There's been a lot of talk online lately with AEO, SEO, GEO, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to make this video to break down how AI versus SEO is going to change going into the future and how it directly affects e-commerce brands. So my name is Zach, I run ZB SEO. We are an SEO studio specifically for Shopify e-commerce brands, and we help brands make more money in Google. And now with all the talk about AI and how it's going to change SEO and that SEO is dead, I wanted to make this video to show you why that is not the case when it comes to e-commerce. So we can see here, answer engine optimization is a term that's been thrown around lately, which has had no interest up until the last little bit where it is going crazy. Everyone is looking up what AEO is. And basically the whole concept of AEO or GEO, whatever you want to call it, is ranking in large language models, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you want to use. And there's a lot of talk about that when it comes to SEO because people think that search is changing. People are using ChatGPT more, and so therefore your SEO results are going to decrease. Now, while this is true to some extent, when it comes to e-commerce, it couldn't be further from the truth. E-commerce is probably the industry that's going to be affected the least when it comes to all of this, because when you think about well, for me personally, and what a lot of people do when they use ChatGPT or any of these AI tools, I'm using it to ask questions and to help me, maybe with code or with something like that. I'm not using it for shopping, and that's going to stay like that for a very long time. And even if it does, in this video, I wanted to show how focusing on SEO is actually still going to get you ranking in ChatGPT and the likes. So I thought, what better way to show this by actually going through the process? So as I said, first of all, this is not necessarily what a lot of people are going to be using ChatGPT for. It's not what I use it for, but it's also just going to show you how SEO plays into this in the first place. So first of all, you're looking at the query, it's going to be different. We're not just typing weightlifting belts into ChatGPT. I'm typing something like, I'm looking to buy some weightlifting belts. Can you help me? Blah, blah, blah. So I've done this example here. I'm looking to buy some weightlifting belts. It's giving me some examples. It's giving me some links. But if we look down here, it's actually got recommended belts that you can buy. And so we've got here Gym Reapers, Two Boot, Adidas. And so if I click on this, over this side, you can see this is basically a listing, and it actually allows me to go buy it on the Gym Reapers website, the True Prompt website, and so forth, which is a bit less. But if I go to the actual website, then I end up on the Gym Reapers page, and we can see we've got their 13mm leather belt here with pretty well optimized product page. And so I thought, what better way to see why these are showing up than actually ask ChatGPT? So it's giving me all this extra stuff, and what I've done here is asked it, why did you recommend me these three? What made them show up in the search results? And I'm looking to understand this better from an SEO perspective. And so it's given me this answer here. So the first thing it says is these brands had strong product schema. So if we actually have a look at the page again, I'm hoping this will show up. If not, I'll put it up on the screen. Go into detailed SEO, and we can go into schema. And we can actually have a look here, and we can see that they have product schema on this page. And you can see it's got all this information here with different sizes, the price, the price validity, the SKU, and all that kind of stuff. And so this is something that is going to help ChatGPT understand what this product is. So first of all, schema, this is what we do for every brand. Applying that to your website and to your products is super important, because then it helps Google and ChatGPT understand these things. Secondly, authoritative domains and niche relevance. Again, this is where I'm showing you how this is very applicable to just general SEO. This is general SEO principles right here. So authoritative domain, first of all, they've got some good backlink profiles. I think Gym Reapers has a DR of like 43 or something like that, so it's pretty healthy. And we can see here, ChatGPT prefers sites that are topically relevant and niche specific over general e-commerce sites. And so this is where the concept of topical relevance comes in, and topical authority. I've made a video about that, so you can check that one out here. But this helps ChatGPT and Google understand that, okay, if we're looking for weightlifting belts, I know that Gym Reapers is a weightlifting brand because they've got topical relevance to weightlifting gym products and so forth. And so that's another reason why ChatGPT is showing this brand up in the search results. So another one here is content freshness. So this is an interesting one where we're talking about actually just making sure that you're updating your content and making sure that it's fresh. So if you put content up 5 years ago and you haven't touched it, maybe you are still ranking relatively decent for that product in Google, but from ChatGPT here, it says that they want content freshness. So you want to go through and update all these different pieces of content, make sure that it's got more relevance to today, 2025, compared to 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Because even for weightlifting belts, that was very different. Maybe in in 2020 when COVID was happening, weightlifting belts meant a different thing to what they do now. So updating your content is very important to get showing in these ChatGPT results. Number 4 here, clear keyword relevance in the titles and H1s. I've talked about this many times, so I won't go into too much detail, but making sure your SEO principles, your H1, your meta descriptions, and all those kind of things are including the target keyword and also are very clean and relevant to what you're trying to sell. And then finally here, we've got strong top of funnel mentions in blogs and guides. So these products were mentioned in top product roundups like garage gym reviews, Baldwin, and so forth, which ChatGPT references frequently. So basically what this is saying, it's got some good backlinks to this product. So let's actually have a look at that. So if we have a look, the Gym Reaper's lever belt isn't actually showing up in Google specifically, and it doesn't have any referring domains, but you can see over here in the AI citations, there's plenty of citations for this brand here. So this specific page may be doing something with the product schema or whatever else it may be that ChatGPT is really liking and preferencing. But then if I go back and actually have a look at the brand in general, we can see they've got a great backlink profile. And you can see here with the AI citations, these are pretty similar numbers to what was shown before. In fact, it's nearly the same. And so I'm assuming that this page has been picked up by ChatGPT, and this is where all these AI citations are coming from. And that's off the back of some great backlink profile for the overall brand, maybe some good internal links to that specific lever belt. And this is the reason why ChatGPT is showing this page in the search results. And beyond that as well, when I search weightlifting belts in Google, Gym Reapers is actually the first brand that shows up. And so this is kind of the whole point of my video here, is that everything that you're doing with your SEO to show up high in Google is going to flow onto ChatGPT and these other AI models, because they use essentially the same algorithms and the same principles to show up. And so basically what ChatGPT is telling me here, and what we know when it comes to SEO, is that as long as you have clean product descriptions, you have clean schema, you have clean pages, and make sure that it is very relevant to whatever the target keyword that you're trying to target is, and make sure that you have a good backlink profile and you're getting cited in as many highly relevant websites as you can, this is going to show you up not only in Google, where you're going to get much more traffic than ChatGPT, but it is also going to show you in the ChatGPT results, as we can see right here. So when it comes to SEO, AI, and all these kind of things, I'm not worried as an e-commerce SEO, because e-commerce is a very different industry to your navigational or your informational searches. So all these industries that have blogs that rely on blog traffic to get people to their website, yes, those ones are going to suffer. That's not the case when it comes to e-commerce, and we are changing our blog strategy as a result of all these AI things. As 12 months ago, it would have been a bit different. You know, writing blogs was super important. It is still somewhat important, but we need to be a bit more tactical about what type of blogs you write, because if you are writing top of funnel blogs, you aren't going to get any people from Google, and it's just people are going to AI to find these different things, but they're not going to AI to buy your products. And that's where the SEO that we do when it comes to bottom of funnel product pages, collection pages, and so forth is going to help brands show up in Google like this, and also show up in ChatGPT like it's done here. So if that was interesting and you want some help with your SEO or your AI, EO, whatever you want to call it, click the first link in the description. You can book a call with me and we can chat about your e-commerce SEO. If not, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe so you can check out my next video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.